John Leno is a nature-based beekeeper. He is keeping his bees in a natural environment. So he has kept his trees, he has kept everything. So when the project came, I came in also to support. I encouraged him. As he said earlier on, he started beekeeping long time ago. But now, for me, when I came in, I came to support him on the modern way of doing it. First of all, I found him making the hive, the local hive, which is a traditional hive in this form. So this form of hives, always, it allows beekeepers not to get the exact, the right quality of honey because it is one end. So it means where the bees enters, that is where you have to harvest from. But now, I discouraged him from doing that. Much as it is a practice that they have been doing, I discouraged him because of so many disadvantages that we have looked together with him. So I could not discourage him by not giving him an option. So through our intervention, we made a double-end hive, which looks like this. So if you compare this one to this one has two openings. So as a beekeeper, when you're coming to harvest, you open the behind part, which is opposite to the entrance. So you harvest real honey, which is not mixed with other things, because they know where to harvest and they know what to harvest so far. So Mr. Leno in his community is an advocate of environmental protection because he doesn't allow anyone to tamper with this environment. So we shall see all these things. We shall see when we move into his apiary that he is really preserving the nature and he advocates for everyone within his community to protect. So Mr. Leno always doesn't do his work alone. He has children that always he engages them in. So in making these local hives, looking at his age, somehow he is overwhelmed by certain responsibilities because besides being a beekeeper, he has some other farm activities that he does. So he has children that always support him in getting the reeds for making these local hives. And the children also helps him in maintaining his hives. As per the project, Be a Champion 2, I identified Mr. Leno because of his beekeeping skills that he had traditionally. So after identifying him, I found when he has around 30 hives. So I moved this journey with him because now that he's telling us he has 83 hives. So it means we have moved the journey together. So in this one, we found when their harvesting method was different from what can produce good quality honey. So I introduced him into using a bee smoker, which helps him to harvest the right quality because initially they used to harvest using the open fire, whereby they get dry grass, then they go burning the bees in order to get the honey. So Mr. Leno right now, he harvests using the bee smoker, which produces a clean honey. And also, as I explained earlier on, this kind of hives that I have discouraged, him adopting this hive, it makes him to get that quality. Initially, John Leno would get less than 5 kilos of honey from each hive. But right now, he's getting at least from 10 kilos, which is an increase in the production and an increase in his productivity per hive. So this is what so far I've achieved with him, and most of the achievement, it is him because he's self-motivated. He doesn't need me to come every day to do his thing, but he always have a push to do all these things. John Leno is a bee champion. So a bee champion is a star beekeeper in his community. So in this project, we have a name, auxiliaries. Auxiliaries, these are the beekeepers attached to him. So in his community, he has so many other beekeepers which are attached to him, but to be specific, under this project, we are dealing with 6 other people who are attached to him. So we train them from Leno's place, which is here. Then Leno himself, he goes to help and support these other auxiliary beekeepers from their various places. So this is how Leno has been also of a help in his community. So he identified people who have lesser colony, people who are starting beekeeping. So he identified them. So whenever I'm coming in for a training, he mobilizes them. Then we have the training together. Then the role of following up them, it is John Leno who does the follow-up mostly, yeah, where I could not reach all this far.